So we've come to the final moments of this Interfocus, and here with us in studio is Carolyn Groh, the Chief Operating Officer at LawToolBox. Welcome, Carolyn.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here today.
So before we get into our conversation, I wanted to start by saying thank you, Carolyn, and thank you to LawToolBox. I'm going to go back a little to the first Microsoft build back in 2017 for Microsoft Teams. And it was a special moment for me personally as we were sharing the platform capabilities. And you were there and we met. And I just wanted to start by saying we appreciate the partnership. Thank you.
Thank you. It was such an exciting moment to be at that very first Teams roundtable. We had just announced our Teams app, and that was right before Microsoft Teams was formally launched.
Right. Could you share with us what LawToolBox has built and your journey?
Absolutely. So our founder, a litigator, created LawToolBox as the first online legal SaaS way back in 1998.
Wow.
He had one goal in mind, and that was to reduce the risk of missed deadlines. And he did this in two ways. First, he created online legal calculators that auto-generated deadlines based on a library of the rules of procedure for regulatory and civil litigation deadlines. And of course, the second part was to get those deadlines into the attorney calendars, the place where well over 90% of lawyers rely on to be reminded of their deadlines, of course, the Outlook calendar.
Exactly. So as the lawyers are using your LawToolBox and experiencing, and it seems like Outlook was working really, really well. So in addition, why a collaborative app on Microsoft Teams platform?
Well, first off, our clients were explicit. They said, please don't make us learn a new tool or go to a new cloud.
That's fair, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. So our job was to solve their calendaring and collaboration needs, but we needed to do it in the place that they had already invested their time and were familiar with and using every day.
Right.
So the bet that we placed was based on a response to a 2018 Forrester prediction that within 5 years, Microsoft Teams would become that place where people spend their day. So today, LawToolBox is a matter management platform that is built on top of Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, and Outlook, and used inside of our customers' Microsoft 365 tenants.
That's pretty cool.
It really is. It's super fascinating, and especially for me, because legal technology is actually where I got my start in this business. So I really want to see this. Can we take a look?
Absolutely.
The LawToolBox personal bot helps lawyers organize their work by projects called matters in the legal industry. They have the flexibility to create working groups to share a matter among colleagues across their team. The source of the matter is generally pulled in from a customer CRM like Salesforce, an accounting program, or a state and local government database, and connects via our API. On the back end, the LawToolBox API calls to the Microsoft Graph API to create matters in Teams automatically. LawToolBox offers Teams templates with pre-configured tabs, channels, folders, and files. We also allow our customers to pull in whatever they need, like e-signature or document automation, to ensure a team has what they need when they start a new matter. From the matter I selected in Outlook, clicking Teams Chat uses a deep link to jump users from Outlook directly to the Teams chat for that matter. And here in the Teams tab on the toolbar, we see our pre-configured templatized team with apps our clients need to get their work done. And in the left rail are the channels, files, and folders where they can organize their work. Now, using our bot-enabled messaging extension, users are able to select a matter in the Teams chat, which is then displayed in an adaptive card. This deep links to the individual matter, taking them to the automated calendar for that team, powered by LawToolBox's rules-based calendaring library for administrative or regulatory timelines.
I love this. It is such a great example of the continuity of technology and how it can really impact people's experience.
Agreed. It's embracing people and helping get the job done efficiently. Could you share your thoughts around security, information protection, and the compliance considerations?
Yes, as you can imagine, there's a hyper sensitivity around security and privacy
Yes.
for the legal community and state and local governments. So because our product lives inside of Microsoft 365's platform, LawToolBox inherits the Microsoft 365 data governance and records retention policies for free. And we and our clients are benefiting from a level of security that we could never build on our own. You know, it's really all about peace of mind. It's the peace of mind for our customers, but it's also peace of mind for us.
Right. And so changing tracks a little bit, first, thank you for sharing your experiences.
Yep.
There's one feature that we shipped back in October, and that was the ability to have ISVs or developers have a SaaS offer that could be purchased right from either the Teams store or from the Teams Admin Center. And LawToolBox actually integrated the capability. And so I'm curious, what has been the feedback and how have organizations responded to the integration of this capability?
It's been awesome. Our customers
Nice.
yeah, I mean, truly, they have told us that they just really appreciate how much easier it is to very quickly get approval, not have to go through the PO process, a purchase order process, and they can go straight to purchasing and then managing their LawToolBox 365 licenses
Nice.
in the exact same way that they're managing their Microsoft 365 licenses. And speaking of purchasing, we've actually seen our licensing revenue double in the last several months.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. That's great.
It is great. It is great. And it's a seamlessness of experience that we really strive for. So, you know, this means if any of you are really excited to get the LawToolBox app in your office or Office of General Counsel org, you or your Teams admin can buy it directly through the Teams App Store or the Teams Admin Center.
Exactly. And when you combine that direct buy process that I just talked about
Right.
with the option to partner and leverage the Microsoft ecosystem of 100,000 Microsoft partners,
Right.
our ability to scale and grow reaches an entirely new level. And Bhrighu, you talked earlier about those $100 million partners.
$1 million.
I'm sorry, the $1 million partners.
She's seeing into the future. That's all. That's
Hey,
just into
there
the
might
future.
or might not be 100 million, but
Yeah.
that slide,
100 million, yes.
that is a $1 million annual recurring revenue slide. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we're going to get there. And we actually got some exciting news last night.
Okay.
We heard that our April licensing revenue quadrupled March.
Whoa.
So I think we're going to get there a lot sooner than we expected.
So Karuana, when we were talking earlier,
Yeah.
like last week when we were prepping for this,
Yes.
I had not heard that stat.
That's great. See,
And-
this is a live reveal right
is, it
here
is.
on the show. We like that.
I was
we like that.
gonna worry for a second because when Caroline's like, I got some data last night. I'm like, oh, feature request. but okay, that is
what we thought.
awesome.
Yes, and you know, honestly, we're going to get there, and we believe that being part of the Microsoft Teams store and that buying process is like really key to helping us get there faster.
Absolutely. Caroline, it's so great to reconnect with you. Thank you very much again for the close partnership, continually giving us feedback, making our platform even better. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. It's been lovely to be here today.
It's a great story, and I just love the history, right? These partnerships are about people and what we can do together. So thank you so much again. And thank you, Bhrighu. You know, it's always good to spend some time with you.
Absolutely. Karuana, thank you.
So, you know, here we are. On I am very enthusiastic about what happens here because you can see the direct impact that it has on people, on their businesses, and on the careers that are out there. This is exactly what we're trying to talk about here at Microsoft Build. So whomever you are, maybe you're a new business user who's just coming into this, or a new developer. Maybe you're a pro developer who's been here for a really long time, or you're an ISV or a partner who's thinking up new product spaces. That's exactly what we want you to do. Think about this, dream this up with us, and then dive into the skilling that we have for you so that you can make it a reality like the folks we showed you today. That does it for Into Focus on collaborative apps. Personally, as you can tell, I'm so inspired. There's been so much that's happened here at Microsoft Build over the course of the 2 days. I'm always inspired listening to Satya speak about those 10 key themes. I watched that again. I encourage you to watch that again because it'll help you orient on everything that's going on. We've talked here about the metaverse, about the power of low code, no code. We've talked about AI, and now we're talking about collaborative apps. And so these themes are coming together, right? So again, the opportunity for you is to dive into the technology, put your hands on the keyboard, unleash yourself, break free as we talk about so that you can realize the benefits of this for yourself, for your career, for your community, and for your organization. It doesn't matter if you're brand new to this or a seasoned pro. You can build collaborative apps and also take advantage of all of the other things that we've talked about here on Into Focus and at Microsoft Build. It is possible right now, today. Microsoft has provided the ecosystem, the support, and the tools to make it happen. You heard me talk about community earlier. Dive in there as well. So, to learn more about what we've covered today, here are some resources. For collaborative apps, you can see this link on the screen. You can put your hands on the keyboard at the App in the Day workshop at AIAD event. You can continue your learning journey in the Microsoft 365 community with our dev calls. And lastly, stay up to date on all of our news at the Microsoft 365 developer blog. I'm Karuana Gatimu. I am always privileged and lucky to be your host for Into Focus and to participate in Microsoft Build. I hope you have a great one. See you soon.